and welcome back to another video. So today I have the off-the-grid speed build that I was planning to make, well, quite some time ago now, but for some reason every time I went to even think about building this off-the-grid type styled house, I didn't know how to go about it, and I did find inspiration on Google, like trying to see like what off-the-grid houses kind of look like, but I don't know, I just couldn't figure out exactly how I wanted to go about it. So I was mildly inspired by a house or houses that I've built in Minecraft, specifically a house that I made in one of my Minecraft modded series that I used to have on my channel called Lunar Mist, where I basically built a garden on the roof, except of course it's not going to be exactly like that. It just has planters on the roof now. Originally when I built this, because I went to go play test it to see if everything was working, a lot of my ideas as far as the garden rooftop type area didn't work out because my sim couldn't actually access the planters to go plant stuff. So it's kind of changed a little bit since the photos that were taken in the video and the thumbnail, I believe. I don't know if I took a updated thumbnail photo for this, but it didn't change too drastically. It's just a matter of making the house playable. And also when I saved the house to the gallery, for some reason it says there's CC in this house, and I cannot figure out for the life of me what is in this house that is custom content. And I'm not sure if it's because I added Sefina's stuff from her old house to this house, because by the way, this house is made for my island living sim who is on her way to move towards the volcano in Muat Palam, and so she decided to go and live an off-the-grid type of lifestyle. So this is what that house is for, but I wanted to be able to add everything that I needed that was off the grid, which, by the way, so this whole off-the-grid thing is really cool, but the one thing that makes me really upset as far as somebody who's building for off-the-grid is that there isn't a specific tag that allows you to just filter all the items by off-the-grid items. So essentially what you can do is type in the search bar off the grid, and then it'll show like different categories, but it's not like you can see absolutely everything that is off the grid through that. So it's really irritating when you want lights and you have to actually go into the light section. Like if you want ceiling lights, then you have to like go search through the lights to see if they have it's functional off the grid or something like that. I can't remember the exact saying, but that's the one thing that frustrated me about building an off the grid home. So as you guys can see, this room here, I ended up having to build a room because for some reason I wasn't able to just build on top of that empty area. I like struggled with it, and then somebody replied to my tweet because I tweeted about it, and they said to make it like a room, and at first I was confused, but then I figured it out. But it was weird because I've never had this happen where if I have kind of like a porch or deck area that the floor goes invisible and then I can't place things where I want them to be. But the thing is like when I closed out of the game last night and came back into it this morning to finish off the build, I was able to place things normally there when I was at least playtesting the build. So I don't know what was happening, if my game like bugged out last night or what was the case, because I usually never have to do the whole build a room thing and then delete the walls and then add the fences where I want them to be. So I don't know what was going on. I've never seen the floors really go invisible before either, so I don't know what was going on. But as far as, like I said, that whole area that was like greenified, a lot of that was removed so that it could be playable, which really sucks because you would think your Sims could like walk through the grass, but unfortunately, they can't. So that was a bit sucky because I really liked how luscious it was up there. But it's okay. I mean, I still have parts when I edited it to be kind of lush looking. But instead now there's 3 big planters and 2 of the smaller ones. So I did change it up slightly. But other than that, I'm okay with how it ended up turning out in the end. So also, if you guys can't tell, I clearly, again, like to have stairs on the outside of the house that lead to the next bedroom. So this is now the 3rd house in a row. Actually, no, because my last house was a renovation and it doesn't have a 2nd floor. So, but minus that house, almost all the houses that I've done recently that have exterior stairs that lead to the 2nd floor, I don't know, I didn't even intentionally do that for the purpose of because like this is my thing that I do now, but it just, I don't know, I felt like it suited the house. I don't know, I guess I hate putting stairs on the inside of the house or something. I don't know what's going on. Could have easily put stairs in, but I really like the look, especially because this is my first time ever using the configurable staircases or whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called. Which, by the way, is so freaking cool that you can do that now. And I was testing how the Sims walk up the stairs because I haven't seen them in use yet. And it's kind of funny because they like go up the stairs, stop for a second, then go up the next set. But that's probably because there isn't like a huge space for them to like walk towards the next set of stairs. But the only thing is, like, when I heard configurable stairs, and I didn't watch the live stream for when this stuff was coming out, which, by the way, there's a new there's new stilts foundations. Well, there's one new stilt foundation, which I used on this house because I had no idea that came out. And I think there's another foundation that came out as well. And I saw a few other things. Stairs, there's a new set of stairs. And there was something else that I saw. And I was just like, wait, what the heck? I missed an entire, like, free update worth of stuff. So I don't entirely know. Oh, but there's also new windows, too. And I think when I was building my last house, or renovating the last house that I did, I saw those windows. So I don't know what new stuff we got recently. I'm gonna have to like look it up because we got a bunch of items in one of the most recent patches that I think configurable stairs came in. But back to what I was saying about the whole configurable stairs thing is I thought that we'd possibly get like spiral staircases, and I mean you could essentially make a spiral staircase with these stairs, but it's not the same as like the ones we had in The Sims 3 where like it's actually a nice spiral and like it's just you place it in one spot and then you're done. And I still would love to see that. Like you can fake make them with the configurable stairs, but it's not the same, you feel me? So I'd love to still see those, hopefully in the future. If we do end up getting University, I'd love to see that in University. Will that happen? Who knows? So I know that there's a bunch of speculation about University being the next pack, which, well, supposedly confirmed, but I don't know. I'm just still gonna wait until EA says something because who the heck knows? I mean, I still, when I think, I don't know, early on before like a bunch of the packs came out recently, I said that I'm pretty sure there's still enough room for an expansion pack to be released this year, considering that Realm of Magic came out in September and there's still a few months left in the year. So pretty sure another expansion pack is coming, and if it's University, then I'm not necessarily gonna be mad about it. It's just, it's finally gonna be a pack that a lot of people have been requesting and have been a little bit irritating about. No offense, but it's just been every pack that comes out, everybody's always upset about University not being the next pack, so it'll finally make those people like stop begging for it, which makes me happy because it kind of sucks when people can't be excited for a pack because everybody else is literally just shoving down, we want University, down everybody's throats. So yeah, that's, yeah, just my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I still like University. The Sims 2 University was definitely my favorite. I couldn't really get into The Sims 3 University. I played it on stream earlier this year, but other than that, like, The Sims 2 University was, like, my absolute favorite. Like, I freaking love that to pieces. I used to literally spend so long just playing University over and over again. So I kind of love to see how they would do University in The Sims 4. Now, I feel like a lot of people aren't putting up their expectations too high this time, which I'm kind of not either, but I would love to see them really succeed with this pack, if this is, of course, the pack that's coming out next. So I guess we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, back to talking about the build. I think the hardest part for this build was definitely the lighting. Now, of course, we can't use like normal electrical lighting or anything, so primarily it's candles. And it's funny because there's some lighting that is like overhead, like on the ceiling, that looks like it has candles. Like there's one from Jungle Adventure specifically that definitely has candles on it. It doesn't have the off-the-grid functionality thing, which really makes no sense to me. I feel like there's actually a few items that look like they could be off-the-grid, but they're not, because especially as far as lighting goes, there's definitely some that are like candles, but you can't use them. So I was a bit irritated because I wanted to be able to use some ceiling lights so that I didn't have to like shove so many candles in the house. Although it like makes it look nice, there's a part in the kind of living room slash mini greenhouse area that I added like this like big candle set thing that didn't end up working out there because my sim couldn't get through. So plus I didn't like adding like these medieval looking lights, especially the ones on the wall. Like I added one in the bathroom and I added I think 2 more somewhere in the house. I just didn't like those because I feel like they don't fit the aesthetic of the house, but it's the only thing that would add more light, and I didn't want to put too much candles on the ground or anything. Now we have those freaking tiki torches in the bedroom, which I'm considering taking out, although like they give off a decent amount of lighting in there. So I'm still debating, and I wanted to add more windows in the house too, so there's more light coming through. And of course we have like the ceiling light. What is that called? Sunroof, sunlight, something. The glass roof bit that leads into the bedroom. I wanted to have some lighting there as well. So I don't know. That's probably like the hardest part of this. Now, I was actually surprised that I was able to put in a stove, but of course there's no other like fridge that you can put in that's off the grid. Although you could probably put a cooler of some sort or something. I don't know. I didn't bother putting one in because I think that regardless you could still cook from the stove itself. Like I don't think you actually need a fridge for you to use it. So I have that, and then I also have like a little barbecue on the outside of the house. So I kind of wanted to make this house very fitting as far as I could for Sefina. Now if you guys could tell, I added some stuff for a cat. Now I do plan on getting her a pet, so it's kind of something that I've been thinking about for a little while now, because she kind of needs like a companion or of some sort. So I think getting her a cat might be cute. So I'm excited for her to finally adopt a pet. So that will be happening very shortly. And of course I added her like yoga mat and her meditation station. So there's quite a bit of stuff added in here so that she can actually do, like painting, and I added the flower arranging table, the bees. So I want to be able to keep her occupied as well as being able to work on conserving the island a little bit more. And considering now we're going to be actually living in Muapalan, we don't have to consistently go and visit here for work and stuff, which makes me really excited. So that'll be one thing off the list. So it'll be a different change of scenery, of course, as well. So I'm kind of happy that we have moved to this area, but I think that's pretty much it as far as this house goes. I still have to go back and like fix it up a little bit and add some things here and there before I can upload it, as well as make sure doesn't say that it has CC in it, because it doesn't. So but other than that, that's pretty much it for this house. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye guys.